My God, is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League a pathetic woke mess, guys? I'm glad I still haven't played this to this day. And now apparently it's on sale on the Epic Games store for just $5. And guess what? I'm still not gonna fucking play it because this game is garbage. It's garbage. And once again, we have proof that another Sweet Baby Inc. game completely crashes and fucking burns, which is outrageous when you sit down and think about it. They literally have Batman, DC Comics here, and it fucking fails. And you know why? Because they've done other bullshit like Mrs. Freeze, and just instead of worrying about a good game, they make a fucking ugly looking subpar piece of trailer park trash that doesn't belong in gaming at all. That's what wokeness does. But yeah, now the $100 deluxe edition is now on sale on the Epic Game Store for just $5. And guess what? Nobody's gonna fucking buy it. This ain't gonna save the fucking business, right? The business is not saved. So let's take a look at this article from the Park Place. It's fucking wild to think about how far this has gone down. Just $5 fucking bucks, right? And this game is literally like the game that caused all this fucking Sweet Baby Inc. backlash. Like, this is the fucking game that Cabrutus Rambo was posting about, that everybody was just trashing, and then Kim Belair and Sweet Baby Inc. just came out and was trying to fucking defend it. So this is the game that started out. Imagine a world like a Mandela effect timeline where Suicide Squad wasn't a thing, or another one where Suicide Squad was not a failure. That would be wild. And I think this game has single-handedly caused an aftershock in 2024 where people are just rejecting this whole concept of making games for a modern audience. Because it doesn't exist, guys. I'm sorry, it doesn't exist. So this says, set in the beloved Arkhamverse, Kill the Justice League is one of the most epic video game fails in history. Yeah, it's bad. Apparently it lost Warner Brothers an estimated $200 million. $200 million. That's half of what Concord fucking apparently lost Firewalk Studios and Sony. But continuing on, it also caused mass layoffs. And apparently it was heavily influenced by Kim Belair's Sweet Baby Inc. So much so that the controversial narrative consulting firm had its own marked section of the game's end credit sequence. So you can see right here, it literally has a Sweet Baby Inc. whole section right here of nothing but fucking woke activists that cosplay as consulting firms and infect the gaming industry with this woke mind virus that is just garbage. It's garbage, guys. But yeah, here's a screenshot from the end credit scene, and still, even though this game is just $5, I'm not fucking playing it. I'm not playing this crap. Continuing on, this says the Digital Deluxe Edition launched at a price of $100. It features Justice League outfits for the squad, 3 notorious weapons, 4 weapon dolls, 1 battle pass token, and 4 color swatches. Yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds worth $100, guys. That sounds like $100 worth my fucking, wallet suffering and a waste of money. The $5 price point is only available on the Epic Game Store, Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox stores. Still list the title at $99.99. Imagine spending that much. I want to meet one poor soul. I want to meet one poor soul that paid $99.99 for this game. Please show yourself. Show yourself, please. Additionally, only the Digital Deluxe version is $5 on the Epic Game Store. The base version of the game is still listed at $69.99. So yeah, apparently the base version of the game is still full price. Weird that they did that. Imagine accidentally buying the base game, going to the Epic Game Store and buying the base game. Yikes. So yeah, this basically constitutes a whopping 95% off the original price, which is practically unheard of for a game that's not even a year old. Yeah, guys, this game came out this fucking year. It's like in what, month 10 that it's been out? It's had two seasons, maybe going on 3. How embarrassing, with a DC franchise attached to it. How goddamn embarrassing. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, this goes on to say, when you look at the current concurrent player count on Steam, you start to realize why retailers are essentially giving this game away. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has an all-time concurrent player record of 13,459 players on Steam. 9 months ago, this number was a laughingstock of the gaming world, but it's Woodstock compared to where the game sits now. So the all-time peak in the last 24 hours was 117 players. And then the all-time 9 months ago was 13,000. Look how bad the player base has dropped. At the time of this screenshot, 84 people were playing. This is bad. This is abysmal numbers, guys. And I love the Steam database because it exposes so many of these fucking games like Dustborn, Concord, Suicide Squad, Dragon Age Veilguard. I mean, it exposes every single one of these games to where it's like, who are they making these games for? Because you always hear the wokies say, you rage bait right-wing grifters are just upset that games aren't catered to you. They're not made for you. They're made for marginalized people that, they need representation too. Okay, you're making millions of dollars behind a game's development to have 84 fucking people playing it a year later? Where's this modern audience? Please, somebody inform me. All right, my old joke is I feel like John Travolta, that meme where he's looking around. Somebody inform me where the hell this modern audience is at. Could somebody please tell me where this modern audience is at that has not been supporting any of these fucking video games that fail? Oh, the chuds are just desperate for these games to fail so they could say that it's what. No, okay. If you gave a fuck about any of your activism and any of your DEI, you would be supporting these games. You would be buying them. And you guys can't even back up what you fucking say at the end of the day. So, piss poor numbers here. Piss poor numbers. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So, continuing on, this says, as of this writing, the game only has 84 people playing worldwide. And it talks about how the last 24 hours has seen a peak of 117. The title's a live service game, and the strategy seems to be dangling the Suicide Squad Deluxe Edition in front of players at a low price with the intent of bringing them in and making money off them through microtransactions. Apparently, they're bringing Batman finally, right? They're bringing Batman into the game finally. It says, it was incredibly controversial upon its release. The game sees players take on the role of Suicide Squad as they battle and ultimately kill members of the Justice League. This includes Batman, who's voiced by the late Kevin Conroy, rest in peace. And one of his final appearances as the Cape Crusader, he's executed by Harley. Spoilers, I know we're not going to play any of this via a gunshot to the face. We're not going to play any of this crap. But what were they thinking, killing off like actual real popular characters that people care about instead of actually fucking up, yeah, Batman? Why didn't they just keep the Gotham series? I mean, they tried it with Gotham Knights as well, where Batman was already dead. Like, why are they all retarded? Why are these game developers all they're trying to be artsy, they're trying to be entertaining, trying to do a different perspective because Batman's a fascist. That's that fucking bullshit, right? So it says the game got people talking about Sweet Baby Inc. for the first time. It brought the actions of Kim Bel-Air and her staff to light. Again, this started it all. All of it. The narrative design firm signs on with major studios for a massive consulting fee to rework game scripts and make them more diverse and inclusive. Since their actions were brought to light, Sweet Baby Inc. has been trying to hide its involvement in upcoming titles, as a mere whiff of Kim Bel-Air's presence is enough to make players steer clear. And yeah, that's right. They even took off all of their projects and their clients off their website. And again, this goes on to recap how Cabrutus Rambo created Sweet Baby Inc. Detective to keep gamers informed, and that employees like Chris Kindred responded to this by trying to target, harass the campaign, and report the page to get Cabrutus's Steam account banned. So this essentially kicked off all this backlash. Shortly after that, Alyssa Mercante wrote her cringe damage control piece on Sweet Baby Inc., saying that it doesn't do what us chuds basically think it does, which it does. Right? They literally gathered to target a user, harass them, and get their account shut down. And then from there, it's just snowballed. Contacting wives, overstepping personal boundaries, trying to write hit pieces on people. And they're the victims, right? So Suicide Squad kicked all this off, and now it's just $5. That's what their whole reason for living has lowered down to, guys. It's just $5 fucking bucks. This whole game that caused all this battle is now worth less than a fucking Happy Meal at McDonald's. Let that sink in. That is fucking hilarious. All that woke ideology and narrative pushing and trying to shut Cabrutus, all for naught, because your game is still going to fail even at a $5 price point. You guys are fucking fags, and you guys suck, and you guys are disgusting. You guys aren't winning at all with your little fucking woke narratives, and you hate to see it. You hate to see how vile some of these companies can be, but then you love to see when it's failed so bad that they have to sell this, practically give it away for $5. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're brand new. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much. Take care.